induction ceremony for the class of 2021 and 2022. I am Mrs. Zenixon, co-advisor of the National Honor Society, and this is Mrs. Vieira. We want to welcome everyone tonight and personally congratulate all of you on your child's achievement. You must be very proud.
Before we hand over the meeting to our outgoing president, we want to introduce this year's board and thank them for their very successful year. Could you please stand in acknowledgement? Miguel Pereira. Miguel is our president, and he will be attending Fordham University in the fall. Lauren Nielsen. Our vice president will be attending Endicott College. Haley Correa and Mia Clark, our secretaries. Haley will be attending the University of Connecticut, and Mia will be attending Wesleyan University. Jonathan Carnes, our treasurer, who cannot be with us tonight, will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. In addition to their involvement in NHS, as well as other various sports and club activities, they have maintained a GPA that has kept them in the top 20% of their class. They have done an exceptionally fine job this year, and we loved working with them. We wish all 5 of you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Could we please have a round of applause for all their efforts, hard work, and their commitment to helping others.
We would also like to thank the 5 members of the Faculty Council whose main responsibilities are to review all of the applications to the National Honor Society. Dr. Peter Bangs of the Science Department, Ms. Lily Chamberlain of the World Languages Department, Ms. Patricia Fletcher of the Math Department, Ms. Emily Goodwin, Library Media Specialist, and Mr. Will Higgins of the English Department. Thank you for your service to the National Honor Society. I would now like to call Miguel Pereira to the podium to conduct the rest of the ceremony.
Good evening. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Gabriella Reardon, Michaela Valancourt, and Emmeline Tavares. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One, two, three. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
Thank you, guys. My name is Miguel Pereira, and I'm president of this year's National Honor Society. Welcome to our Honor Society induction ceremony. Being inducted into the National Honor Society is one of the greatest honors a student can achieve at Dartmouth High School. Since membership represents the highest level of excellence in school, it carries with it the responsibility of setting an example for other members of the student body. The students who are being inducted this evening have demonstrated, through their academics and social contributions, the qualities that the National Honor Society stands for: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. These four qualities truly exemplify every member of the National Honor Society. Even this year, with the hardships of COVID-19 and online and hybrid schooling, members of the National Honor Society have truly given their all towards service for their community. My fellow classmates were more than eager to seek out volunteer opportunities. They served as teachers and tutors, dog walkers and coaches. Some volunteered frequently at the zoo, while others could be found at a local food pantry or dance studio. Nonetheless, Dartmouth High School's chapter of the National Honor Society could be found all around Dartmouth in the southeastern Massachusetts area. Through the dedication of my fellow members this year, we accomplished many impressive feats, even while working around COVID-19 guidelines. Around the holidays, we sponsored a family of 4 for Christmas. Through a combination of donations and gift buying, we brought Christmas to a family in need. We also came together to make holiday cards for the entirety of Brandon Woods Nursing Home of Dartmouth. Further into the year, we held our largest fundraiser called Fund Drive, where we partnered with the local savers. Through the combined efforts of every member of the National Honor Society, we were just shy of 1,700 pounds of donated clothing. And finally, most recently, we held a school cleanup around Earth Day. I am beyond grateful to have served as president for such an admirable and hardworking group of people. It was due to their perseverance and determination that we accomplished as much as we did. It now gives me great pleasure to present Mr. Ross Tebow, principal of Dartmouth High School. We would like to thank Mr. Tebow for his support of the National Honor Society.
I think you guys can sit. I think. Is that okay? Yes, please sit. Greetings, DHS community members, Superintendent Gifford, school committee members, Mr. John Nunes and Mrs. Mary Waite, Associate Principal Xavier, Assistant Principal Martin, National Honor Society co-advisors Mrs. Enixon and Mrs. Vieira, National Honor Society Faculty Advisory Council members, families, faculty, and most importantly, you, the newest inductees of the Dartmouth High School chapter of the National Honor Society. I am Principal Ross Tebow, and it's my honor and privilege to speak to you tonight at the Dartmouth High School National Honor Society induction ceremony. While it is always an honor and a privilege to address an outstanding group of young people, such as the one gathered before us tonight, I want to take a moment to underscore that tonight it is truly an honor and a privilege that I am grateful to have, given the pandemic that we have all lived through the past 14 months. Over the past 14 months, a great deal has been taken from us, especially meaningful ceremonies like tonight's, where we can gather as one community to celebrate together the outstanding achievement of our young people. While we are together tonight, taking yet another step towards some sense of normalcy, it should be noted that the ceremony has been modified to comply with public health guidelines, which is the reason, those guidelines are the reason why we have limited the number of speeches tonight. I'm sure you probably aren't all that disappointed about that. It is the reason, these guidelines are also the reason we've modified some of the rituals that are typically performed at tonight's ceremony, such as distribution of the National Honor Society pins and membership cards, as well as the candlelighting portion of tonight's ceremony. While such modifications were necessary tonight, it should not take away from the feelings of pride that each of us, students, parents, family members, and Dartmouth High School educators should feel toward our role in making celebrations such as tonight's possible. And these modifications must not take away from the real purpose of tonight's ceremony, which is for our newest inductees to pledge an oath to uphold the values upon which the National Honor Society is built. In a little while, the current officers of the National Honor Society will define each of the 4 pillars upon which the National Honor Society has been built over the past 100 years. Those pillars of scholarship, character, leadership, and service, each equally important to living a life aligned to the values and mission of the National Honor Society. Recently, I had the pleasure of speaking with some students as part of the appeals process for admission to the National Honor Society, and we spoke about the 4 pillars upon which this society is built. In those conversations, and tonight in front of all of you, I offer a simple observation and a challenge that I hope will remain with each inductee long after tonight's ceremony, long after, in fact, each of you depart the halls of Dartmouth High School. And that observation is this: in my experience as a National Honor Society member myself and past National Honor Society president, and now as an educator and principal, I've witnessed 2 distinct types of National Honor Society members. The first type, unfortunately, is all too common, and that is the National Honor Society member who is driven to excel, content with merely being able to put on their resume they are a National Honor Society member. Now, don't get me wrong, being a member should be a source of honor and pride, but it's the second type of National Honor Society member that we seek to grow at Dartmouth High School. And that is the National Honor Society member who takes tonight's oath to heart. It's the National Honor Society member who reflects on what it really means to live a life devoted to scholarship, recognizing that being a lifelong learner is important, especially in the age of anti-science that we all are living through. The National Honor Society member that recognizes being a person of character means doing the right thing, whether someone is looking or not, even when doing the right thing is much more difficult than taking a shortcut. It's the National Honor Society member who provides leadership with or without a formal title. It's the National Honor Society member who remains committed to the belief that we all belong to something bigger than ourselves, recognizing that there is great value to giving back to the community without any expectation of reward beyond perhaps appreciation for a job well done. So tonight, if you remember nothing else, remember that the oath you pledge tonight is your binding word that you will be a National Honor Society member, not from this day until graduation, but from this day for the rest of your lives. And that should be a long time. Tonight, I implore you to remember that with this tremendous honor comes an equally tremendous responsibility. You now have a responsibility to uphold the 4 pillars of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Congratulations to each of you, and may you always rise to the challenge of living your life aligned with the virtues of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. So one of the modifications we have is that we are going to call each new inductee's name. We ask that the inductee would just stand to be recognized. And I am awful with names, and our fine young people told me how to pronounce it. I am nervous, just like anyone else that would speak, so if I make a mistake, I apologize, but I'm going to do my best. Amelia Ablett. Faiza Achalova. Juliana Almeida. Gabrielle Aruda. Robert August. Mackenzie Bello. Aileen Boyle. Ava May Cafaso. Anna Camiza. Maeve Carrig. Minhang Chang. Catherine Sherrier. William Chow. Genevieve Shadid. Leah Chuba. Deanna Bella Correa. Patrick Crane. Kylie DaCosta. Ashley DeJesus. Lucas E. Dion. Baron Dutra. Maria L. Tom. Charles Fairfax. Riley Fernandez. Sinclair Furlong. Jana Gago. Evan Garcia. Lily Giosa. Shantae Gonzalez. Thea Hayes. Nicholas Howarth. Keegan Humison. Justin Kearney. Jack Kircher. Aiden Lemaire. Kathleen Lamott. Catherine Lancaster. Sorrel Lawton. Ethan Lima. Caden Lisa. Emma Madruga. Sarah Madruga. Ethan Robert Martz. Shay McGee. Elizabeth McKinley. Damian Medeiros. Randy Medeiros. Ella Mercer. Catherine Miller. Joshua Charles Moniz. Sophia Montez. Lauren Novo. Casey Oliver. Yash Patel. Jordan Peckham. Ciara Phelps. Bria Pimentel. Aaliyah Ramos. Isabella Raposa. Gabriella Reardon. Carly Richard. Molly Rio. Grace Lillian Rose. Kaylin Rakowski. Gabriela Santos. Caitlin Silva. Mary Ellen Sylvia. Abigail Simmons. Catherine Ella Smith. Juliana Souza. Hannah Sullivan. Nicole Sylvain. Meredith Sylvia. Oliver Taradash. Emmeline Tavaz. Emma Caitlin Tatro. Olivia Ustanovich. Michaela Valencourt. Sophia E. Waite. Jada Walker. Lily Wheaton. Joey Abby Shaw. Aiden Yim. Kevin Zhang. Colin Zhu. And last and certainly not least, I apologize, I missed one, and that would be Catherine Rosen. Again, thank you and congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations, everyone. Now we would like to begin the candlelighting service. Knowledge is at the core of everything we do in our lives. It is from the candle of knowledge that we draw the inspiration for the other aspects of our lives. As the minister Ralph W. Sockman said, "The larger the island of knowledge, the longer the shoreline of wonder." The light of this candle illuminates the future. I will now light the candle of knowledge. This year's officers of the Honor Society will now light the candles, which represent the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Lauren will represent scholarship, John will represent service, John's not with us, but Lauren will be, Haley will represent leadership, and Mia will represent character. Sorry.
One of the core principles of the National Honor Society, scholarship serves as the foundation of the society, as it is one of the primary criteria for initial selection into the organization, as well as the requisite standard its members must uphold in order to maintain membership. Scholarship is representative of the intrinsic value each member of the Honor Society must value in their higher pursuit of academic excellence. As Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." I will now light the candle of scholarship.
A core principle of the National Honor Society. Service refers to actions done for or on behalf of others, without any compensation provided to the individual performing the actions. Members of the organization must be selfless in action, selfless in thought, and selfless in nature, for service to others makes one pure in heart and exhibits an outward showing of everything the Honor Society stands for. As Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I will now light the candle of service.
Leadership signifies a position of being in charge, of guiding or directing a group of individuals or an organization. Leadership showcases the qualities for which members of the Honor Society must strive to uphold in their daily responsibilities throughout the many communities of which they belong. As American businessman Harold S. Janine once said, "Leadership is practiced not so much in words as in attitudes and in actions." I will now light the candle of leadership.
Perhaps the most overlooked, yet most intrinsically significant principle, the Honor Society requires that all members represent the organization as persons of character through demonstration of integrity, respect, responsibility, fairness, compassion, and citizenship. As longtime UCLA basketball coach John Wooden once said, "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely just what others think of you." I will now light the candle of character.
At this time, we will begin the induction ceremony. Oh, sorry, never mind. We will now recite the National Honor Society oath. Would the inductees please stand? Please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, loyal at all times to my school, and will maintain and encourage high standards of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Would all new members now please take the pin and pin it onto your robe? Congratulations to you, and may you find continued success in all that you do. May we please have a round of applause for our new National Honor Society members. You guys can sit now. At this point, the students in the Honor Society would like to thank our advisors, Mrs. Enixon and Mrs. Vieira, for all their help. We would also like to thank the Dartmouth High staff and our administrators for all the support they have given us. This would not have been possible without them. On behalf of the Honor Society, I would like to thank everyone for attending this evening's ceremony. And now, to conclude, please remain seated until all of the members have filed out of the room. Thank you. Have a great night.